everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. I'm here today to do an experiment with you. I have all the dangerous things at hand here. We have a knife, we have a hot glue gun that is, yes, plugged in. I wanted to experiment with an idea that I had to, do some fun stuff with melted wax. So I got this pack of Crayola crayons here. And what my plan is that I'm going to cut the paper off them, just slice down them, and then you can typically roll it right off pretty easy. And we're going to keep these papers because that's fun collage fodder right there. And you're going to have a whole bunch of naked crayons. So let's just finish the last couple. I did a few of these, most of them, beforehand, in case, I was planning to mortally wound myself. I wanted to do it off camera, and then I figured by the time I had done a few of these, I'd be more experienced, and I would be less likely to do so on camera. So, we've now gotten through the whole pack here of these lovely crayons. So, I'll set all the paper stuff aside and we will put the knife safely away. So we're tidied up now. This has just been kind of hanging around. So let's see. So look, it seems to just kind of it will squirt, it will splatter. We obviously need to be able to push it in. This is pretty fun, I gotta say. Now I'm gonna see if I have to or not trim down these crayons. So let me stop for a minute, and I wonder if you can use something let me use this thing to see if you can move this around. You can. You need to hurry though, because it's gonna dry. There's a bit of glue still in this piece. This where you see this stringiness, that's not crayon, that's definitely glue. That was the last ditch effort of the glue. So when you put this down, put it somewhere where it's not going to drip on anything precious, because it does run out of the glue gun. So let's keep going with this. Now I think I probably will. Yeah, I gotta do this. You gotta shave the crayon down a little. It's ever so slightly too thick, and I don't know if different brands of glue gun might give you different results. I have one other glue gun over here. What is let's see what the difference is in this one. Is this the same brand? No, this is a different brand. About the same, to be honest. Okay. I think a big glue gun, this would be too big. So you will have to shave a little bit off of here. You could also probably play with these curls. Let's experiment with that too. So this is just this is not a tutorial video that I'm, planning out or anything. This is an experiment with me kind of video where we just discover together. So let's move the crayon. Let me get my heat gun. We'll spread these shavings out and try to not blow them all. Nah, they'll blow. You probably need to control them to get, they'll melt, but they're gonna blow away instead, probably more. You might be able to hold a book there. No. See, this is the what not to do kind of thing too. And that's okay, because, we have fun doing these things. So, let's move this. Let's just tidy a little bit here. We'll get rid of all these blue shavings, because I do still want to play with this piece of paper. So now we've got the blue one shaved down. So let's put it in and see how it does. Pushing against that red. Woo! Yeah, you gotta be a little careful because it can definitely squirt right out of there. I mean, no injuries have occurred yet. We're okay. I love the dripping though. I think the dripping is very cool. So I'm gonna do a little of that on here. And I still think I have a little bit of glue in here, so okay, we're starting to get to the blue now. Yeah, there's definitely, that's a goober of glue right there. So we've got the whole blue crayon in there now, and I need another crayon. Oh, you can even kind of bang the tip down and get some little splatters. Look at that. That's kind of great. We can overlap. That actually is a much more controllable kind of way of getting little spatters. See? See that? That's fun. Okay, let's shave another one down. I'll move this. Let me see if I can just fold it. So I'm seeing a bit of oiliness on the back. Also good to know. You know, you want to kind of examine the whole way that this will work and what it is good for and what it's not good for. So let's do something real different, like the yellow. And I think holding the tip is the best idea. Tip of the crayon, then kind of shave it down. Oops, that one kind of got chunked. I need to go a little longer on the blade here. Maybe actually smoothing it is best. Smoothing it against. That seems to shave it a little better. I bet you could use something like a razor to do this. Like a face razor. Like a men's face razor or whatever. I don't have one of those handy here, but okay. That should be good. All right. Next. Okay, yeah, I do like this. It's kind of cool. And sometimes it really comes out in like a whole stream. So it's a little unpredictable. And if you get a thrifted glue gun, it's going to have some glue in it, and it's going to take forever to come out apparently, because mine definitely still has more glue coming out from time to time. And then once you get through one crayon, the next one, woof, takes a little bit to kind of melt, and you can get kind of globs of, like if you have glue in there, which you're likely to, you're going to get a glob, and after the glob you'll get like a spatter. So just kind of keep in mind, like wear an apron if you're worried about your clothes. Definitely don't point it toward you, you know, like let's use all those common sense ideas. Let's do the orange. Almost said green. Well, that was a nice clean shave. I don't know, there's probably a better way to do this. I'm thinking about different things like a cheese grater, that would be messy. A face razor maybe. Yeah, you just gotta take a little of the girth off. And it doesn't have to be round. I would like to find a way to use those curls though, the curls from the crayon. Oh, nice, nice, nice. See, now we're getting some colors mixing. The blue and the yellow, we're getting green marbling. And now I seem to be getting a little more glue. Like, where is this glue hiding? Or maybe is that unmelted wax? Yes, that's exactly what that is. So it needs a minute to kind of melt. Because I'm guessing the heat's happening up here in the gun. There we go. Okay. We're getting a little dripping from here. So be warned, I've never done this before, and this could totally even ruin this glue gun. It's hard to say what could happen. So I'm going to call this one kind of done. So that's just a fun little page. Let's play with another one. Well, we still got this one too. And it's got some built up texture. I'm going to kind of toss this one though because it's got all that glue on it and I don't want to deal with the glue. I think the page I'm mostly trying to make nice is this one. So now we're getting some orange. Okay. Fun. So maybe I'll get another big page. And we'll use the book pages as like experiment pages. I'm just looking for another big page here. There we go. Here's a piece of paper. Let's move this one to the side to be dry. I wonder what hitting it now after it's out of its loose stage, right? You could probably heat it with the heat gun even and move it around more. All right, we need another crayon. But we're getting some good orange. Now let's follow orange with maybe, red. Yes, I think the worst part I wish was a little different is that the crayon is ever so too much girth to fit in the glue gun. A little too wide. I wish they were the perfect same size as a glue stick. Okay. Ooh. Actually, that's okay. We can use this one too. Try to put this one in this end. There we go. All right. Now we're getting some darker color. Oh, this is brown, not red. Oh, I'm using the wrong crayon. I did not shave this one. Oh, and you can pour out the other end. Okay. Let's put this in. There we go. That fits better. Oof. Oh, that was a sputter. Okay. Let's try to put some more of the orange on here. Okay, we're starting to get into the red. And I need another crayon, I think, to get to the next color, because you kind of need two crayons in a row to like have enough length to push it through. So let's do that. Okay, that should be good. Just move it around as we're pushing the crayon because you want to spread it around, right? Okay. This is definitely not for people who don't want to have a little bit of a messy surface, but like I would have to say, like, I haven't made a mess outside of just on the paper and a little bit on my desk, but I've got a scraper here. Like, I'm going to use this to just scrape up any wax that's excess. I don't know where that dark color is coming from. It's probably wax that's stuck in the gun and melting. Okay. And I think you do reach periods where you have to kind of pause because it needs time to melt the wax that's in there. And you can kind of move, see this? You can move it kind of in a line. Okay, so yeah, you can get a little sketchy with this. Let's experiment with that. Okay, throw this wax away, this excess pink, and then we'll use this page maybe as a little sketchy page, and we'll try to draw. So we have some drips coming. Let's use those as part of the design element of what we're doing, and then come out here. So if you can hear my dog whining, he's waiting to go outside, and my husband's just getting ready. He needs to wait a few minutes. So I'm just applying a little tiny bit of pressure now to kind of push that wax ahead, and then I'm going to just push my crayon. We're just creating a bit of an abstract flower. And yeah, the color gets nice and thin. Like you can really kind of doodle with this. Okay. So there we go. We have a fun little wax flower. I think that's pretty cute. Alright, now I need to push my pink crayon because it's not engaged. Let's find out why. Oh, let's see, it's not pushing the... There's a piece of the red that's broken apart. Let's just toss that. We don't need it. And then put the pink in. And it's... Whoops. And it seems to be that it's... Yeah, it's trying to push through the rest of that red. So let's just do that. We'll push this. It's a little tricky. I mean, not that bad, but you're going to probably break some crayons, and you're probably going to have a bit of an unexpected, like, end result. But, I mean, it's fun just playing with the wax. I almost think it would be a good idea also to have like a wooden skewer or something, like a little stronger to kind of help you get that next thing through. Oops. I don't know if I have like a thinner pencil. Yeah, this one might help me. There we go. I am still getting glue out of here, or is that just unmelted wax? Okay, here's the pink coming now. Let's get the rest of that pink crayon and put it in. And we'll give it a little push. This is just a pencil crayon I'm using. A Laurentian one. An old one. I like the red and the pink together. We got a little bit of flooding going on now. Put some pink on here too, maybe. I'll let that sit for a moment. And meanwhile, I think I'm going to try to see what happens if you just kind of press it onto another page and pull it up. So it gets a little cakey. Let's see what happens if we hit it now with a heat gun. Okay, so yeah, it melts very easily with the heat gun. Look at that. It acts kind of like paint pouring. Yeah. So you're going to be able to move it around. It'll drip. So yeah, it'll melt right off. So if you get a paper that you've got it too thick on, just kind of do that. Now, did you see a little bit of smoke there? Just be careful, because it is wax, right? We are using heat. I love that. So just be careful, obviously. Like, do this in a monitored space. Like anything else, don't use your heat gun for too long in the same place, or you could probably, you know, catch your paper on fire. Though, to be honest, the spark point for paper is actually quite high. Alright, so that one I like. Now let's see what's going on here with this. Is this, yes, this is giving us some pink, which is perfect. I just want to add a little pink to this because it's kind of hot right now, like red, right? Yeah, there we go. And I mostly like to keep this drippy. Still getting some of that dark blue out of there. Must be a little piece just still stuck in there. So funny. So we need something to push this now. Where's our pencil? I think I'll just push it with a pencil. There we go. And we get some more drips. And I'm actually not even like hitting the trigger, I'm just pushing it. Okay, I think that one's good. You can also lay the hot end of the gun down where you've already added wax, and it will let you move that color. See that? How I can move this color around just simply by dragging that hot nozzle. In the thicker areas, you'll need to just wait a minute and let it kind of go through them. But it will melt that wax and it will move it around. So this is kind of like, you know, an encaustic mixed media technique. I've done lots of encaustic painting, which is what made me think about playing with wax, because I love wax. I think one of the better tips I can give you is to just try not to get the wax too thick in any one place. That's fun. Okay. Let's set that one aside. Then, let me grab another piece of paper. And then we'll shave another crayon down. Maybe we'll go with a blue. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of, I think I need to find a more easy way to kind of shave this down. I think a pencil sharpener could work, or a crayon sharpener. We'll see. But yeah, I didn't really do a lot of planning today. I just wanted to come and play. And hopefully you find this kind of fun and different. I will probably make something with these to just kind of show off how fun they are. I may do that on my Sunday share video because I'm kind of getting a fun idea for these. And I have something I want to share that I think will be really perfect. So you don't have to go too heavy. I think that's nice. Happy with that. Let's maybe, whoops, we'll add a little, see how it goes on your desk? It's not really going to be too messy. You can just scrape the wax right off. Let's just play around on here with this blue and pink together. Make a fun page. Yep, a little spluttering coming out now. We'll go on to the next page. And see, as we're doing this, it's melting the wax And then the reason that it was spluttering is because the wax is heating up inside the gun, like in this chamber here of the heat gun. But yeah, it's pretty fun. And I think what I would do if I was going to sit down and do a session of this again, I would probably either find a crayon that does fit. I bet you some of the cheaper crayons, like not Crayola brand, more than likely are thinner. So I may give that a try. But if not, you know, I may just try to shave them down a little bit before I get started, or yeah, just maybe experiment with other glue guns too, because there's lots of brands of glue gun. Maybe some of them have a slightly bigger chamber, like the part that you put the glue stick in. Though I imagine most of them are the same, because glue guns, the glue sticks only really come in two sizes, right? That big size or the small size. And see, like here we have a picture, right? You could really embellish with dots, you know, little, probably like little swirls as you get a little better at this. Yeah, but just playing with it is kind of fun. They're not all going to be, you know, gallery worthy, but I think they're fun. Yeah. Okay, so that's my share for today. Let me know what you think. I'll show you the pieces. Now, one thing to remember is that most glue guns don't have any kind of an auto shut off, so when you put them down, they're still hot and they're still on and they're still melting the wax. So don't leave them unattended, you know, because they'll get melted wax all over your space. But yeah, these are pretty easy and fun, right? And I think I'd like to explore this a little more, like drawing with them. I think that would be a lot of fun. So that's it for me for now. I'm going to unplug this so that nobody gets hurt, and I will come back with these probably and use them as part of some other kind of share. And until then, you have a great day. Bye for now.